To truly command, one must first learn to read the silent language of the land. We've mastered adaptability and variation in tactics. But how do you apply these principles when your forces are actively moving through diverse and often challenging environments? How do you ensure your army's well-being and strategic advantage on their march? Welcome back, strategists, to our deep dive into Sun Tzu, The Art of War. Today we are unlocking another two crucial chapters that directly impact your chances of survival and victory in any environment. Chapter 9, The Army on the March, Xinjin, and Chapter 10, Classification of Terrain, Dixing. These chapters teach us how to not only move our forces, but also how to read the environment, exploit it to our advantage, and gain superiority in any type of terrain. Stick with us until the very end, as I'll condense the core wisdom of both these chapters into one powerful, unforgettable takeaway. Let's begin. Hi again. I'm Leila, and if this is your first time joining our journey through Sun Tzu, The Art of War, welcome. This series is a key part of our Best Book Summarized Club playlist. I highly recommend exploring our introductory video and previous chapters there, especially if you want to understand the foundations of strategic planning and the true cost of conflict. You can find the full playlist link in the description below and in the cards above.
Sun Tzu begins with practical principles for moving through various types of terrain. He emphasizes the importance of understanding each environment's unique characteristics to avoid potential pitfalls and exploit advantages. For example, he states, "If you traverse mountains, keep near the valleys. If you cross rivers, keep at a distance. And if you traverse salt marshes, pass quickly." This isn't just about identifying obstacles. It's about understanding your force's behavior in that environment and recognizing enemy signs. For instance, if trees are moving, the enemy is near. If birds are taking flight, they are ambushing. Also, if the enemy insists on advancing but retreats, it's a feint. In business, this means a deep understanding of your market and competitive landscape. Mountains could be difficult markets requiring specific strategies. Rivers might be cash flows or distribution channels to manage. Salt marshes could be saturated markets or high-risk areas requiring quick transit. Crucially, paying attention to small market signals is vital for anticipating competitor moves or customer shifts. Beyond movement, Sun Tzu addresses the art of encampment and reacting to enemy signs. He advises, "Your army should encamp on high sunny spots and avoid dark, damp places." This isn't just for troop health, but provides tactical advantage. He further elaborates on interpreting enemy signs. If the enemy is close and quiet, they are relying on superior position. If they are distant and provoke battle, they want you to advance. If trees in the forest suddenly move, there's an ambush. These lessons emphasize the importance of constant vigilance and accurate interpretation of the environment and competitor actions. In a competitive setting, this means choosing the best position for your team or project, avoiding strategic low ground like stagnant markets or obsolete technologies. Furthermore, paying attention to seemingly insignificant competitor activity can signal a major move or a trap. In Chapter 10, Sun Tzu introduces 6 main types of terrain and their critical impact on strategy. He states, "Terrain is of 6 kinds: accessible, entrapping, precarious, confined, distant, and open." Accessible, ground easily traversed by both sides. Advantage goes to whoever arrives first and holds position. Entrapping, ground easy to leave but hard to return to. Do not advance if the enemy is prepared. Precarious, ground easy to advance on but hard to retreat from. Advance cautiously, even if the enemy is unprepared. Confined, ground where few can enter and few can exit. If the enemy is ready, surround it. If not, seize it quickly. Distant, ground equidistant from the enemy. Fighting is futile and only leads to disadvantage. Open, ground where both sides can maneuver easily. It's equal ground, depending on preparation. Understanding these terrain types is a commander's primary duty. Sun Tzu states, "A general who does not know these 6 kinds of terrain will be defeated." This is the crucial responsibility of a leader, to not only know their forces but to fully comprehend the environment they operate within. Sun Tzu also outlines 6 factors of defeat that stem from a commander's error, not from natural calamity. These include flight, insubordination, collapse, ruin, disorganization, and rout. Flight, when forces are equal, but command is weak. Insubordination, when officers are discontent and disobedient. Collapse, when officers are strong, but soldiers are weak. Ruin, when officers are weak, but soldiers are strong. Disorganization, when the commander is strong, but officers and soldiers are undisciplined. Rout, when forces advance in an unreasonable manner. These factors of defeat remind us that the ultimate responsibility for success or failure rests with the leader. A true leader must deeply understand not only the terrain, but also their own forces and guide them as effectively as possible. In business, this means understanding team dynamics, leading effectively during crises, and choosing rational, defensible paths for growth. Chapters 9 and 10 of The Art of War remind us that victory in battle and in life depends not only on the strength of your forces, but on your deep understanding of the operational environment and your ability to adapt. Here are the combined key takeaways for your life and work. Evaluate your environment meticulously. Always deeply know the terrain, be it a market, a project, or a personal challenge, you operate in. Pay attention to signs. Subtle cues around you, Competitors, customers, or even the natural environment can be major warnings or opportunities. Choose your position wisely. Whether on the battlefield or in the marketplace, always select the best ground for yourself and your team. The leader's role is crucial. Ultimate success or failure hinges on the quality of your leadership and your ability to understand and adapt to conditions. Learn from factors of defeat. Identify the internal reasons for failures and address them. Always be ready to react. Flexibility and the ability to change tactics based on circumstances are the keys to survival and victory. That concludes Chapters 9 and 10, The Army on the March and Classification of Terrain. Powerful and vital lessons in the art of understanding your operating environment and leveraging it for victory, whether in battle or in life.
Observing these ancient principles unfold truly leaves one in awe of Sun Tzu wisdom. Imagine how the world would be if more leaders and decision makers in every field truly understood and applied these profound lessons. Truly remarkable. If these insights help you master strategic navigation and environmental adaptation, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future chapters of the Art of War series. And of course, share this video with anyone looking to sharpen their strategic mind. And now, the most crucial combined takeaway from these two vital chapters. The true commander knows the terrain like the back of their hand, reads the subtle signs, and adapts their tactics flawlessly for every situation. Till the next, stay in peace.